I want to start this by saying that, baby, you are you, and that's your magic. But sometimes in situations, your magic ain't enough, and you casting the wrong spell, and you need to get the right one in the magic that you need to get it done. Okay? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy, and I am here to talk about all things of mastering and molding your mindset. And I am back with another video. If you are new here, thank you for checking this out. And if you are returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you again. Today we are going to touch a little bit on a topic that I think is important, and that is recognizing that the best solution for your situation may not be the one you want. Because you have to remember that you are the co-creator in your life. Which means that you gotta always check in with your big homie. And your big homie can be God, spirit, universe, the ancestors. Sometimes it's all those people, because those all go together to me. But for the sake of this video and whoever and whatever you believe, we just gonna refer to said entities as the big homie. Okay? And honestly, big homie always got the last say. So if you move in without any guidance or without the big homie involved, then you already messing up. So what you need to do when you need to thrive in these situations are recognize that you're not in control and learn to move accordingly. Relinquish, release, surrender. You are in the passenger seat. You need to scoot on over, get comfortable, and become a passenger princess for the Lord or the big homie, and ride that thing on out. And the easiest way to do this is these two things. The first one is learn to listen. Yup. That's it. Learn to listen. And you do this by tuning in and tuning out. When you're thinking of the situation that you're in and how to solve it, what you really need to do is stop trying to think of how to solve it, because you've already exhausted all your options and resources at this point, typically. So you need to lean in fully, wholly, and completely on the big homie, okay? And in order to really effectively listen, you need to lock in, because you will get signs, sayings, messages from any and everywhere. And if you're not locked in, you won't know how to decipher or determine whether or not these messages are the ones you need. You won't know which ones are right. And in order to do this, of course, you got to drop down to your knees and pray. You need to meditate. Sit in silence. Lock in fast. Get real quiet. Block out the noise so you can hear and properly decipher those messages. Because you ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got it. So you need to step aside, ride shotgun, and let big homie do what big homie gonna do. And some of those messages will come from places that you least expect. This happens so often, and more often than not, that you need to be properly prepared, tapped into your gut, so you can have the discernment you need. I'm telling you. Journaling, this is another one. Because when you finally get quiet on them in your mind and you start journaling the thoughts and things and experiences, the messages will be there. The things you need to know will be there. So that's number one. Learn to listen to the spirit, to the big homie. And then the second thing, and this one is going to be the hardest, and I'm speaking from experience. You need to learn to accept the outcome and pivot to the next thing. I know, that's a tough one. Because I'm telling you now, if you don't, it won't work in your favor. Well, at least not in what you believe is your favor. Because what you are believing is the best outcome is not going to come through. And I say this all the time. Nothing is happening to you, is happening for you. So a lot of times what we believe is the best solution or the best outcome or what we think we need to happen in a situation is not it. And when it doesn't happen the way that we need it to, we think that we are being punished or that the devil is trying to come in and do all that. No. What is happening to you, and most time we don't usually see this until hindsight, is happening for your benefit. It's setting you up for the next thing. The thing you can't see, the thing that you haven't even got your mind right to manifest for yourself. Because what you think you can do is nothing in compared to what big homie gonna do every time. So you gotta learn to accept that. The acceptance, as hard as it's gonna be, is necessary. Because that's really allowing the faith to do what it's gonna do, right? And once you learn that acceptance piece, this will allow you to start preparing for the versions of the outcome that may not be the one you want. This is what I call softening the landing, softening the blow. Because what might actually come full force at you may not be what you wanted, and it may be hard. And now that you've gotten out of your mind that sometimes what you want or what you think is best may not be it, it can also go in another way. It's relinquishing that control. It make that blow land a little bit easier. Now, it's still going to be hard. But big homie gonna let you get up. They gonna let you get up. And the more you start to wrap your mind around that and spend more time preparing for, this is my ideal outcome, but I'm pretty sure that, or I'm not sure that that's what's gonna happen. Let me be prepared to receive what big homie gonna send, however they gonna send, so I can be ready to move in that direction. Because sometimes staying down ain't gonna do nothing for you, baby. Because sometimes you gonna get knocked down. And the more prepared you are to pivot, the easier it's gonna be. So remember, good, bad, or indifferent, it is happening to you for your benefit. Because sometimes big homie got to sit you down to bring you back into the fold, to bring you where you need to be, to bring you what you need. And sometimes that sit down, like I said, it's hard. But cushion the landing once you learn to accept and pivot. Feel the feels, cry, scream, do whatever you gotta do, but remember, don't drag other people in your misery while you down there, okay? And we'll tackle that in another one, but I just wanted to say that. So I just had to get that off my spirit a little bit, y'all. It's been sitting there for a while, and it seems to be a common theme that kind of is floating around or happening as a lot of changes and shit just going on with people I know, myself, as I'm making a lot of pivots and having to listen to what God said. in every moment, even when I'm ready to cuss, scream, shout, throw hands. And I just can't do that, because that's not what the big homie said do. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, or entertaining, whatever. Either way, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share this with somebody who might find this useful, helpful, or entertaining, whichever one. And be sure be sure to subscribe so you can be in the loop when I post more videos like this, exploring the concepts of getting our mind right for our blessings and abundance to come. So I'll see you in the next one.